All right, so here it is, Ron, the 2021 Jayco Eagle. This is their HT series, which is their half-ton towable lineup. And this is the 28.5 RSTS model. I'm going to do a quick little walkthrough for you on this unit, show you the condition of it, and then we'll start on the outside, work our way inside. But first, here's a couple specs on the unit. So this unit has a total length of 32.75 feet. Total width of 8.08 feet, total height of 12.42 feet, and then your dry weight on this unit is 9,345 pounds. Your payload capacity is going to be 1,650. Your gross vehicle weight rating, 10,995, and your hitch weight, 1,690 pounds. Fresh water on board, 81 gallons. You'll have a 75.5 gallon gray water capacity and a 43-gallon black tank capacity. So those are just a few of the specs here. You'll find the other specs online, and I can get those to you if you need them. But let's start with the walkthrough here. Now, before we get started, just know that we have not cleaned or done really anything to this unit yet to prep it for sale. We kind of do that as we get deposits on units. So you got to use your imagination a little bit, but it is going to give you an opportunity to see how the previous owner took care of this unit here. So starting at the front here, we're going to have a really nice, fully molded front cap here with really nice Jayco graphics for 2021, or at least I think so. The benefit of having a fully molded front cap, of course, is it prevents leaking, whereas if it was just a wrapped front, which I guess is less and less common nowadays, especially on fifth wheels, but just know that that is a premium feature. And then you're going to have 3M graphics on this unit. Now, all the decals, at least from what I can tell, are in really, really good shape. Not a lot of sun fading, cracking, peeling, anything like that, which hopefully translates on this video here. You are going to get a pretty nice Lippert, what do you call this? Kingpin box here. It's a 180-degree pin box. So it's really hard to jackknife your truck with this sort of setup. And then your 7-way and breakaway line are here, of course. The star of the show, though, on this unit is the LP Onan generator. It's a 5500. So that's an $8,000 or $9,000 option from the factory. So this one happens to have that. I do have a couple of old batteries on board just to turn the lights on for the purposes of this video. And then you are going to have a spare tire mounted underneath up front here. This unit does feature auto leveling. So if you come over here into the basement, those controls are going to be located right here by your battery disconnect with instructions on how to operate that. If we back up just a little bit here, this is one of your propane tanks. So notice these are the big tanks. You're going to want those, especially considering the generator is a propane generator. If you'd like to pause the video to read any of this, you're welcome to. Alrighty, so here's your basement. We are on the driver's side currently. This is where most of your hookups are going to be. So you've got all your tank valves here, outdoor shower, your black tank sanitizing flush, all that good stuff's located in one spot here. And then there's the hose you can hook up to your outdoor shower if you desire. Looks like there's an old sewer hose left behind from the previous owner. You're welcome to have it. Otherwise, we usually just throw them away. And then you're going to have a couple of lights through here that are motion activated. I currently have them off. And then here's a quick look at the underside here. This does have an aluminum frame, which helps it stay extremely light. I know you were asking if the HT models have thinner walls. That's actually not the case. They're still built with the same vacuum bonded construction that you'll see on all the other lineups. So this is still considered, I say 4-season with quotations because a lot of that's marketing. There's still some things you're going to have to do to it if you intend to stay in this thing year round, depending on where you live, I guess. 50 amp service on this thing. It's got this cool little light here that lights up blue, letting you know you have service, or excuse me, you have power. Currently I have it just plugged into 110 over here again, just to turn on some lights for you. 6-gallon water heater is going to be the exhaust for the furnace. And then this is a triple slide unit, so you'll have a wardrobe slide in the bedroom. That's a Lippert slide mechanism. And then your dual opposing slides are going to use a rack and pinion design. So there's a look at the rack and pinion mechanism underneath. And then here's a look at your wheels and tires. So tires still have a little bit of tread on them. Might have to upgrade those at some point here in the near future, but these are good years. But still decent tread. Alrighty, we're going to head over this way, show you a nice little side profile of the driver's side. So again, those decals are in really good shape. Not seeing a lot of wear and tear on those. All your windows are tinted on this unit. Coming around to the back. Sorry if that airplane's really loud above me, but you do get a backup camera on this unit. So this one actually has the camera unit there. I'll have to verify and see if the actual monitor that goes with it was left with the trailer, but it does have the camera at least. And then you've got your ladder, of course. This does have a fully walkable roof. They kind of pride themselves in what they call their Magnum roof truss system that Jayco has patented. It can support a load of 4,500 pounds on the roof. So no problem getting up there, walking around, checking your seals, that sort of thing. Here's a clip of the roof as well, so you can see the condition of it. Overall pretty clean, especially considering we haven't gone through and done our pre-delivery inspection or anything like that to it yet. Now you do get a 2-inch receiver on the back here. Alrighty. Let's see if, I think it's only rated for 300 pounds. So this is, I don't believe this is made for towing in tandem. Well, it might be because it's got a 4-way here. I'll have to verify what the weight rating is on this little hitch here. But I don't imagine you can tow anything big behind this. All right, now we're working our way over to the passenger side here. So here's a look. Oh, I actually misspoke. So the slide on that side is a rack and pinion slide, and then this one's actually a cable slide. It's a little bit different operation. Same idea though. Usually you're going to find cable slides on your bigger slides. Now this one does feature an outdoor kitchen. So I'll go ahead and open this up as much as I can anyway. We're pretty close to this trailer. There we go. Alrighty. So here's your outdoor kitchen. You're going to have a little mini fridge here. Little bottle opener that doubles as a little thing you can pull on to get your stove out. It's a nice little gas griddle, or grill I should say. You will get some power controls in here as well, and some lighting up top. A little bit of storage up here as well. Some people mount TVs out here. I don't fully understand that, but to each their own here. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and shut that back up. This is going to be an access panel to your 3-way fridge inside. So it is gas, electric, or shore power. Those are all going to work. All right. You do get a solid step on this one as well. So not only is this a solid step entry, so I'm a big guy, it's pretty heavy duty. It's got adjustable legs on it as well. So depending on wherever you park, if the ground's a little uneven, that's okay. You can just adjust your legs. It's got a nice little grab handle here. And then they call it a zero gravity step because there's actually a spring mechanism located in here. So when you start to lift this up, it actually does most of the work for you. I'm doing this with one finger, which makes it really, really nice. The nice thing about this is it keeps your steps out of the elements, keeps them clean, keeps them inside, and you gain better ground clearance underneath the trailer by not having a permanent step mounted underneath. Here's that climate shield, ultimate weather protection I was kind of trying to tell you about. That's what they call their 4-season stuff. It's got a heated enclosed underbelly. We'll check when we head inside here to see if it's got heated tanks. Either way, it's pretty easy to add heated tanks to just about anything. And then this does have solar on board, which you probably saw on the roof there a minute ago. Pretty cool. And then this does have a Furrion outdoor speaker system here. Little outdoor light as well that shines down on the ground. You're not going to be able to see it during the day here, but at night it'll illuminate where your steps are at. Little spray port here as well that you could hook that same blue hose up to and access your fresh water from there. And then here's another look at your pass-through storage. Sorry it's kind of being taken up by this cover, but that's another thing. This unit is going to come with this cover that goes over the whole thing, which, if you don't know, can be rather expensive. Another light in here, and then 110 cable hookups. You get the gist. And then on this side, you're going to have the same large propane tank. So that's pretty much it for the outside here. Oh, I guess I didn't mention the awning. So up top, you do get a pretty large awning. It's going to go all the way back to the slide. It is a power awning, and then you do get the LED lights that run underneath. So that is just going to be here on the passenger side. So that's pretty much it for the exterior of the unit. Let's go ahead and actually, before we head inside, there is one more thing I wanted to cover. This unit also has the side cameras, so you'll be able to see what's happening in your blind spot as well as what's going on behind the unit itself. So I really got to make sure that that monitor was included with this, because without that, none of that's going to work. But I'll go ahead and make sure while I'm in there. So that's it for the outside. Let's head inside. All right, so hopping inside the unit here, we'll start towards the back and kind of work our way around here, but really nice layout in here. We've got our center island, nice wrapped countertops. Let's back up a little bit. I'll show you this section here. So we'll have some storage in here. So pretty good amount of storage up top here. And then same thing goes for underneath here. This is actually a hanging closet if you wanted to use it for that instead of your kitchen stuff. You do get a little bit of a cubby underneath to kick your shoes off out of the way right by the front door. And then this is your pantry with a motion activated light inside. So you're going to have several shelves here for all of the food you bring with you, of course. All right, panning over this way to the passenger side of the unit, you're going to have a 4-person table here. I currently only have 2 of the chairs set up. There is actually an extension that comes out of here. The other 2 chairs are underneath the bed, which I'll show you here in a little bit. Blackout shades on all your windows. Very nice. And then lots of accent lights throughout. You do get a little bit of overhead storage above your couch area here. All the cabinetry doors are made of real wood, just so you know, in case you're wondering. As we back up here, you get this nice little love seat. This is a Stacy Stewart collection. Excuse me. So these do recline. You're going to have some nice cup holders here. A little bit of storage underneath here with your TV remotes. Yeah. These are manual, by the way, so you pull the little tab here. Go ahead and do it with one hand here. Anyway, those do recline. Very comfortable. All right, now coming to the back, you'll get another couch. However, this is a trifold sofa, so this does make out into a pretty good sized bed. I'd say it's pretty dang close to a queen size bed when you have it all pulled out. USB charging and 110 outlets on either side of the couch here. Charge your devices, and then really nice big windows on this unit. I can open that real quick if you just want to see it. Now we got to get this unit cleaned. Got some streak marks going on here. But anyway, now notice all your windows are finished. You'll have these valances that go all the way around, which just make it look a lot nicer. More overhead storage above this couch, and that goes the whole width of the trailer all the way through. Another window on this side. Now as we back up here, this is your entertainment space. So you've got your TV. I'd say this is probably like a 42-inch, maybe a 50-inch TV. It's hard to eyeball it here. Then you'll have a little bit of storage above the TV. And then this is actually where your radio's housed. It's a Furrion system. So you'll have an indoor and outdoor zone, depending on where you want to play your music. It is Bluetooth compatible as well. Nice little fireplace here. Let's see if we can turn that on, actually. There we go. So that actually does put out some heat. So let's say you're camping and you don't want to burn propane, but you do have power hookups, or you're running, well, I guess that would defeat the purpose, but let's say you've got power. This thing will actually run off of power instead of propane. It's going to heat this area up pretty well. Maybe not as much as the furnace will, but yeah, pretty cool. And then you can like change the color of the flames and all that. A little bit of storage underneath, not a lot. I mentioned outside this is a gas electric fridge, so this will run off 12 volt shore power or gas. Most people just leave this little switch on auto. It'll do it all for them. But that's your freezer there. And then there's your refrigerator. This looks to be like either an 8 or a 10 cubic foot refrigerator. And I really like that it kind of matches the aesthetic of the rest of the wood in this unit here. Let's flip around here real quick and look at the island. So this is a 2-compartment stainless steel sink. You've got a little cutting board inlay here. Oops. And then it comes with this nice little drying rack. Really nice fixtures. This is going to have all your, I guess, manuals for your appliances on the unit. Pretty good storage too. You'll have 3 drawers on this side with one big one at the bottom there. And then pretty good space in here if you wanted to put like a trash can and some other maybe cleaning supplies underneath the sink. Alrighty, and then over here you'll have a 3-burner stove with your oven, a little bit of storage underneath here. Full-size residential, well, I don't know if it's full residential, but it's a pretty good size microwave. And then you've got some more overhead here. So that's pretty much it for the back of the camper. Let's head towards the front here. So in the hallway, this is where your main control center is going to be. This is what's going to tell you the tank levels. You'll be able to turn on your furnace, AC, your slide outs. Everything's kind of controlled from this unit here. And then this is your solar controller. It's a 30 amp controller. It can handle up to 600 watts if you wanted to add more solar panels down the road. And then these are your main light switches here. Converter box located just below that by the stairs. And then let's check out this bathroom. So coming into the bathroom, get a nice little medicine cabinet with some cool accent lighting behind it. Here's your vanity. Then you will have a little bit of storage underneath the sink here. Flipping around this way, this does have a porcelain toilet. Some nice little hangers here. This is a fan to ventilate some of the fumes and things in here. And then a nice corner shower on this unit as well. Over here, we're going to have our wardrobe slide out. So pretty good storage in here for some hanging storage. And then you got a little desk here with some wide drawers. More storage by the bed. This is a queen bed. It's a walk-around bed. Underneath, more storage, and hey, those are the 2 chairs I mentioned earlier, so it does have the other 2 chairs. One thing I want to mention, I could not for the life of me find the little monitor screen that comes with the backup cameras. So I'll have to maybe dig a little bit more and possibly contact the previous owner and see where that's at. I'm not totally sure if that's going to be included or not just yet, but just know that as of right now, I have not found it. Now over here, you do have some USB charge ports and 110, and that's going to be on both sides of your bed, so very easy to charge your stuff at night. And then flipping around, this wall is going to be a great spot to mount maybe a second TV if that's what you like. Now this does have a ducted AC, so you'll have these vents throughout that you can either open or close. You could add a second AC here if you wanted to down the road, because again, this is 50 amp service. And yeah, that pretty much sums it up for this walkthrough. Certainly didn't cover everything. If there's anything that you still wanted some info on, Please let me know. Please let me know in the comment section down below, or contact me directly. And yeah, thanks for watching.